Driving faster in my car, falling farther from just what we are. Smoke a cigarette and light some more. These conversations keep falling faster in my car. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to take a ride. It leaves today no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Too much walking shoes, one thing. Too much tripping and my soul's one thing. Time to catch her ride, it leaves today. Her name is what it means. Too much walking shoes, one thing. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to take a ride. It leaves today no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to take a ride. It leaves today no conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience later. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Conversations kill. Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing the Stone Temple Pilots, The Big Empty. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. We've got some nice easy chords here, no bar chords at all. So if you're a complete beginner, this should be quite easy for you as well, okay? So we're going to start off with just an E minor. But what we're going to do, we're going to add the 7th here, which is the 3rd fret on the B string. And also what you're going to do is put the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the G string as well. So you get this mysterious, right? And then we're going to go over and play a C, standard C, C major. But then what you're going to do, you're going to put the pinky in the 3rd fret on the G string. Okay, so first one and second one. Just get comfortable between changing those two chords. So, you know, you can kind of improvise this. You could see what I was doing in the beginning. So when we're on the C7, what you can do is remove that second finger. Kind of got that thing going on. A hammer-on pull-off and the second fret on the D string. Or just a little hammer on there. So it just adds a little bit of interest. And you can remove like the third finger on the D minor 7. So the picking, I'm kind of going, so I'm kind of hitting the low strings, then the high strings, down up, and then A string, then the high strings, down up. So slowly, and then change. You can add that finger in, like I said, okay? So that's the verses, pretty straightforward, right? Now the chorus, you could do G, A, and C. Actually, A7 is going to be better. And then C. Well, C add 9 is the actual chord. So that's the easy way. Okay, C7 there, C add 9. But what's going on, you know, when you watch the unplugged version live, so if you just play this G form, 3rd fret, then what you can do is just move that whole shape up to the 5th fret, and it becomes an A7 with an 11 in, because it's got a D and a G in as well, okay? And then that whole position just goes up to the 8th fret. So that's a C add 9. Down, 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 up, down, down. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Up, down, down, up, down, down. Now, the strumming, as always, you know, it's not exactly what's going on. I never really take much notice of what, you know, down, down, ups, 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 downs, and all this kind of business. It doesn't really make much sense. So what I implore you to go and do is listen to the original track. It's in the correct key, so you'll be able to play along with it. You could do all downstrokes, right? But have a listen through, because when you're just playing downstrokes, it kind of gives it a rigidness that you might not want in this song, okay? Okay, play around with it, and eventually it'll come together. You have to trust me on that one, okay? So at the end of the chorus, there's this little tail section. Okay, and it comes back at the end, conversations kill, okay? And now all that is G. Then we got this kind of weird chord, and it's like, well, it's an F with a flat 5 and a suspended second. So it's kind of a weird chord. It's just first finger, first fret on the bottom E, and second finger, second fret on the A. And I'm just playing 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Sounds weird like that, but when you play it in context. So then we've got this E7, like with a 4th, sus4, goes down to an E7, okay? So that's just second finger on the second fret on the A string, third finger, second fret on the G, and then turn that into a normal E7. So if I just play that through, G, G, F, F, E, 7. And it goes again. G, G, F, F, E, 7. Now this is kind of strange bit in the middle section, which is kind of got this thing going on. Very much kind of improvised what I was doing. So the chord is actually an E. That's a minor third, so, and then 7 and 6, so E minor 6. Now you're probably not familiar with that chord. So it's the third finger on the 7th fret on the A string, first finger, 5th fret on the D string, and then the second finger goes 6th fret on the G, okay? So it sounds like this. You play the bottom E as well. And then what you can do is just put the pinky to play that E minor 7 on the 7th fret. So you get this. Pinky on, pinky off. And later on, you can hear another E up there, which is the 5th fret on the B string. And it kind of goes back down the scale. So you get this, sorry. And all I'm doing is flattening my first finger there to play the 5th fret on the B, okay? So that's just very much kind of improvised. And it's kind of a crescendo, right? So it's something, it just builds up to the chorus again. So that's pretty much all the parts. I did cheat a little bit with slide. So in the beginning, I took my top E. Now he doesn't do this live, but I'm not a very good slide player, so I cheated and took my top E down to D. So I know D's there on the 3rd fret, or the D here, open D. You can use a glass, or you can pick yourself a slide. This is a brass slide. I've got a few. It was the quickest one I had to hand. I'm using this one on my 3rd finger. It doesn't really matter what finger you use. It's more about comfort. And I'm playing on the B string, and I'm kind of going 5 to 8. I'm kind of going 5 to 8, then 7, 8, 7. Okay. And goes down to 3. So, you know, again, it's very much improvised. I was just kind of guessing what was going on there. Then I kind of slide up from the 2nd fret, or the 3rd fret, and I'm plucking that B as I go. Then my cheat comes in, because instead of playing the 10th fret on the top E, I can now play the 12th fret, which means I can keep the pick straight. Now, keep the slide straight rather. Now, if you're wondering how this thing works, it actually plays over the frets, not in between. Okay, so that's just a little insight to what I was doing in the beginning. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because, like I said, I was improvising it at the beginning. So it's pretty much based around the G major pentatonic, okay? So you can give that a go. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to receive my weekly updates. And please know, I don't get paid for these lessons, guys. I've set up a PayPal donation button on my website, so any spare change you have, I'd massively appreciate it. There's also some links below for some merchandise for sale and a Spotify playlist. And if you'd like to send me a request, please hit me up on Instagram. I'll see you again the same time next week, guys. Enjoy.